Yes, yes. Welcome in, everyone. It's the One Burner Bachelor. Or to our thousands of viewers, pscy wholaay. It's the One Burner Bachelor. Quick shot at our special thanks to board. We'll have a second to view that again if you choose to. Whew, we've got a couple things to address tonight. When you reach out and try to be amphibious and do things in a foreign language or two from different things and ingredients from around the world, of course, you're going to get a couple of phone calls and a little feedback that maybe you didn't expect. And I need to address one or two calls or messages or information things that I received almost right after our most recent episode. Number one was from my Latin teacher in 7th grade. It was my second try to get through the class. The only reason he passed me was because he actually knew my mother when he grew up. And he did mention that I was completely not correct, the nicest way he could, about amphibious. Live and learn. We're just going to take that as a lesson. And then, of course, the school, the professor, the team of experts that I took my 3-month Spanish course at recently have just kind of begged me just to please, thank goodness I did not mention them, and just to please not take it any further as far as the pscy wholaay goes, being Spanish, which is cool. So we had to reach some kind of an agreement. You know, there's probably already bumper stickers and t-shirts and things being made that say pscy wholaay. So just to put that on hold for a bit, but to keep that, that blood or that juice just flowing, what we're going to do is we're going to stick with pscy wholaay, and no is allowed. No one had any problem with no. Like I said, along with a lot of languages use no. So what we're going to do is we're going to stick with the pscy wholaay, but we're going to spell psi a little differently here. psci and then pscy. So it's kind of psi, like the first and the second. And then wholaay. It looks like kind of wholaay, but if you go 2 O's, it's definitely wholaay. So I'm hopefully wholaay. You know, the W and the H are both kind of silent, and then the 2 A's will make it wholaay. So that's kind of just going to be the One Burner Bachelor lingo, just to keep us out of any trouble or mix, But so our pscy wholaay, we're now going to spell, and we'll get that back up on the board so we can see it a little better. We're going to spell it that way. And as far as the amphibious goes, okay, fair enough. Like I said, it was Latin. I'm no expert. I'm more of a cook. So we'll just take that as, again, constructive criticism. But so there's no real trouble, other than the fact that we needed to address those things. So right now, going on in the saute pan, which really is the main reason we're here tonight, is some Johnsonville, who we've used many times, chorizo sausage. And this is only premium cuts of pork. All right. And it's the ground because I'm totally feeling like sausage, peppers, and onions, kind of spicy. And as much as I want to make them a sub or a sandwich, and I like the sausage links, and we can cut them, kind of the long way and face down and crisp them up. But I kind of like the ground sausage a little better. You don't have to, take that huge bite. You can mess around with it a little bit. And we're going to serve it a little bit of a different way. It's still going to be a fabulous sandwich, but maybe a different way than you've had before. So the chorizo sausage right now, just in its own fat, on the One Burner Bachelor and the saute pan here in the One Burner Bachelor. We're going to get the heat up going a little bit. And I know I've said it before, but with sausages, go onions for sure. A lot of onions. That's one big white onion. I cut it up, diced it, I guess, or that's not half moons, half full moons, or half empty moons, or quarter or anything. That's just some nice chunks of onion that are going to mix in with that chorizo sausage from Johnsonville, and along with onions and sausage go peppers. And this pepper that I'm actually going to work my magic here with my plastic bag that I cut it up on and dump it in there it's like a banana pepper, but I think it's a jalapeno banana pepper sort of, because I can see the seeds and the color and the awesomeness of it. It rang up on the, I can't remember exactly what kind of pepper it rang up on my receipt. It was only like 39 cents. And the other green peppers were $3.99 each or something crazy. So the sausage is already kind of spicy. I'm guessing Johnsonville sausage, just because in general sausage is a little bit. This pepper will add to that spiciness, as will the onion. The sausage is just getting going. No butter or fat in the pan, because that would just get to temperature too quickly and begin to brown and cook the sausage too fast. So that's why we let the sausage start by itself, render a little bit of its fat and juices, and then we can add the onions and the peppers, which we did to begin to cooking not only in the fat of that sausage, but also release their own juices and just keep it moving. It's already smelling fabulous. One burner bachelor. Psci, wholaay. We just need to spell it one burner bachelor style to not cause any trouble. 37 steps up. It's dark out there. Angelo went outside. Hopefully he'll be back before we finish. Be right back, everyone. One burner bachelor. Yes, welcome back, everyone. And for our thousands of regular viewers, psci, wholaay. Right here in our pan, our Johnsonville chorizo sausage. Oh, that fancy banana jalapeno pepper. A big old onion cut up. We're all about flavor. And this is not going to be a cacciatore or a meat sauce or anything like that. But I had just a little bit of our Italian onion and garlic sauce left. And as Dad did, like I mentioned in a previous episode years ago, I added a little bit of water to it. And I just shook it around in that pan, in that glass jar. And that tiny, tiny, tiny bit of that onion and garlic Italian red sauce by no means makes this a pasta dish or a pasta and red sauce dish. But it is absolutely going to put in kind of that sneaky little flavor of something of those ingredients, not only the onions and the garlic, but all those other little things that are in that sauce. Like a ketchup packet that we mentioned before has 6, 7, 8, 9 different ingredients sometimes. That's just a little something. So we're actually going to get the heat up, never 100%, but never on the 10, but 9.5, 9.6, like our stereo in the old days. Let's just get another quick view at our special thanks to board. Let's mention them real quick. Boost Mobile, Logan Square Barbershop, ODB Liquors, Super Liquors, Rockland Trust, The Switch Co-op, Z&R Convenience, Ron's Bowling and Ice Cream, Law Insurance. Blue River Convenience is actually Blue River Food Shop. Sorry about that little mistake there, but it looks nice. Tanny Realty, Stan Hart Physical Therapy, Gregory Talalayevsky. Sound like a nice rhythm to that. He's an MD. And Tom McAlpine from U.S. Foods. And, of course, Chris and the gang from the Fairmont Grill. It just smells fabulous in here right now. Get a peek at that. We turn the heat up. We're going to let that continue to do its thing before we continue to do our thing. Beautiful night. 37 steps up high above the city. Psci, wholaay. We'll be back. Okay, that's it.